What's up guys, it's Mystic Fire here back with another video, and today we have a discussion. Well, not really a discussion, it's more so Black Clover top 10 best characters in the entire series as so far as of now. No, this is not in any order, and this is not my top 10 favorite characters of Black Clover as a whole. This is just like the top 10 characters that are, the most popular characters as a whole that I have seen people talk about, that I've seen people take a liking into, and whatnot. Now, if you have yourself a top 10 characters list, let me know in the section down below, and we'll talk about it. We'll discuss it. Or if you want to know my top 10 favorite characters in Black Clover, let me know in the section down below that you want that as well. Subscribe to the channel to be ready when I upload it if you guys want it or not. And yeah, let's begin with the video in 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. So at number 1 will be Jamie. Like I said, this is not in any order. This is not like in any order from like strongest to weakest or anything like that. It's just a top 10 list. That's it. So number 1 will be Yami. That's the one I have as number 1. Is it's self-explanatory. Yami is technically the mentor character in the series, but he's also a shonen protagonist already. He's a shonen protagonist of old that already knows everything about it. He's nonchalant about it. He's like, oh well, I'm just gonna surpass my limits now here and there whenever he's in a tough spot. So yeah, he's definitely an old shonen protagonist, which is what makes him such a good character as a whole. He's so well written as well. He has so much potential to keep getting stronger and stronger as the series goes on. Number 2 would be Asta. He's the main protagonist of the series, so of course he will be there. He's one of the most likable characters. Of course, in the beginning he wasn't that likable because of his voice, but now he's more likable because the way his character has developed so far. I know some people argue that, well, he hasn't developed at all, he's really the same character, but I would say that he has developed into a better character than he was before. If you're very analytical about Asta's character as a whole, you can see that he has developed in some way. He's better than he was in the beginning of the series. Now, character number 3 would be Sora. Sora is a vigilante. He gives that sort of Batman vibe, which a lot of people fell in love with him as soon as he appeared in the manga. A lot of people loved him. A lot of people went crazy with him, and especially with the anime, a lot of people went crazy with him as well. Which, hey, that makes him really amazing. His backstory is kind of sad. His backstory is a little bit cliche here and there, but that doesn't stop him from being one of the best characters in Black Clover at all. That's stop him from being one of the characters in Black Clover at all. He even has a cliche backstory. But yeah, number 4 would be Noel. For a shonen protagonist, for a female shonen protagonist, Noel's put the rest to shame. And I'm just referring to the shonen main protagonist that is a female. Because if you guys know very well, most of the shonen female protagonists are always useless, can't fight, or are always to be made as the princess to be rescued by the main protagonist, which is always a god. So Noel is sort of like breaking the mold in that regard, in that sense, that she has become even stronger. And you guys are gonna see that by, well, this is gonna be uploaded on Wednesday, which is gonna be after Tuesday, which you guys are gonna see Noel Valkyrie armor transformation by then already. So yeah, you guys can tell yourself that Noel is not the typical female shonen protagonist. She's getting a lot of development in this arc that's run in the anime, then in the manga, and run in the anime as well. It's gonna get a lot of development. So let's be on the lookout for that. Number 5 would be Locke. Now, everybody loves Locke. He's the crazy, he's the crazy dude that's fighting everything, and he wants to fight with everybody and whatnot. I feel like everybody loves him because of that reason, because he's this sort of crazy character that that is relatable in a sense, because all of us have that crazy side that we just want to let out, and Locke is just always there, all out, fighting a stronger opponent than him, which makes him such a relatable character, because he always wants to see where he's at in terms of power, to see what he needs to improve. Number 6 would be Julius. There's a lot to talk about regarding Julius, and I have a discussion for that as well prepared. So if you guys want that as well, subscribe to the channel for more. Like I said at the beginning of the video, yeah. Julius is number 6, mostly because he is a very likable character. He's very mysterious in a sense. Yes, he's dead in the anime, but that doesn't stop him from being like one of the most likable character as a whole in the entire series of Black Clover. He has always been in the top 10 for the polls, so that says a lot about his character as a whole. Number 7 would be Magna. Now, a lot of people are like, is Magna that likable? Yes, Magna is that likable. Magna is sort of like the human character in a sense in the Black Bulls. If you think about it, Magna is the weakest of the bunch. I wouldn't say weakest because yes, he doesn't have a big Magna pool like the others, but he makes it up with hard work and his talent and with his skills. So that makes him really really likable as a character, really favorable as a character, because he has his ingenuity, right? That's how you say the word, ingenuity. Yes, ingenuity. Yes, there you go. Yeah. So he's very likable because of his ingenuity. He always tries to keep up with Locke. Him and Locke are rivals. Locke got a power up recently in the anime. So let's see if Magna can keep up. Let's see what happens. Number 8 would be Mimosa. Now, Mimosa is she has a lot of development. Which for a side character, that says a lot about it. She has a lot of development. She's very likable because of her shy nature. She's very shy, and a lot of girls can relate to that shyness of her. Which is why Hinata was so popular in Naruto, because of her shyness around Naruto. Mimosa is very shy around Asta and whatnot. She's just shy in general. So that's why that makes her really likable. Number 9 would be Finral. Finral is such an amazing character. The way he's written. He was written as the weakest character. That he's all support, but he does such an amazing job as support that the Black Bulls. I think the Black Bulls will be lost without him, especially Yami, because he is such an extremely important character in the Black Bull as a whole, and you guys are gonna find out why in a couple of episodes in the anime. I don't want to go into much details regarding that. I just want to say that he has a lot of development with his brother. He's just gonna continue getting developed from there. He's very likable as well. And number 10 would be Meroleona. Now, let me tell you this: if you think Noel is the greatest shonen female protagonist, then Meroleona is the greatest female woman of a show, supporting character of a show. Now, I know I'm going into a lot of here, and people are like, no, you're wrong. It's this character, it's Ursa, it's Lucy. Well, Lucy's the main character, but no, whatnot. But let me tell you why. Meroleona is such a badass that she kicked everybody's ass. She was fighting against 5 elves, all amped up, and she still, she got unconscious, but she still was standing, bleeding and everything, all bloody and all that. And she's still, hey, come get me, and all of that. Now that's what makes a badass of a woman in an anime. That she gives her everything, and she's still standing in the end, all bloody and beat up and everything. She still wants to continue fighting. Now, if you have a top 10 that you wanna put in the comment section below, let me know, and we'll talk about it. We'll discuss. And like I said, if you guys are interested to see my top 10 favorite characters of Black Clover, my top 5, let's put it top 5 instead of top 10s. Subscribe to the channel for more. Let me know things below that you guys want it. And all that good shit. See you guys and gals later. Peace.